All right, so what's the meaning behind Hellkeydoe, and what's the symbolism of the key that I keep seeing everywhere?
Well, Hellkeydoe means going through hell is the key to getting dough, legal or illegal. And I stand by that statement, you know what I mean? Because I participated in both. So it's like our music reaches people that, going through struggle, you know what I mean? Want freedom, justice, and equality. And the people that are tired, they going to work 9 to 5. They want music that they can relate to, not music that's bragging about things that they can't ever attain. Doing so, and the key is like we're unlocking doors that are closed. I feel like a lot of music, the doors to some of the music has been closed. You know what I mean? And then they put us in the box. You got the key to the box. I mean, I remember they used to say in the 90s a lot of artists snuck through the back to get into the industry. But we just simply found the keys and we just opened up the front door and just walking in. You know what I mean?
And to add on to what he's saying, like that door is a fucking rabbit hole, man. It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. But guess what? A lot of motherfuckers open the door and don't even realize they're in the rabbit hole. We realize we're in the rabbit hole. So
we realize that.
But to also add on, like my interpretation of Future Chamber. Future Chamber was something that was added and designed by the law. So I'm gonna give my interpretation of Future Chamber. Of course, you have like you have 36 chambers and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's so cliche to say that. So what we saying is like it's a future chamber, meaning if you look at the word future, it means ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? And those old chambers that are old. You know what I'm saying? Those methods are traditional methods that are old, and it's gonna get you hurt one day. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't evolved. So we're a future chamber, meaning like all the fans who want to see something from those era of dealing with chambers. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be like, well, what happened if they did something different, like had this producer, had this beat, you know what I'm saying? Did this that way, did this that way. So therefore, we're still in a certain chamber, but it's the future now. So all these things are possible.
Okay, so how would you describe the way the music sounds? What's different about it as compared to what we're hearing right now on the radio?
I could say that the music, again, it's aggressive content. The beats are boom bap, not boom bap where they break beats and we rapping over the substitutionist and break beat. You know what I mean? Like no, cause truthfully, I don't even use break beats. That's a secret that a lot of you don't know, but it's cool. You know what I mean? But I don't use break beats. The sound to me is a futuristic sound. You know what I mean? It has those elements of like trance, electronica, drum and bass fused into it. It don't sound computerish. That's another thing, because some people tried to done that and it sounds like a computer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bleeps and blurps. And also too, I still stick to the method of soul music. You can't take soul out of music, man. A lot of East Coast music used to sample a lot of jazz artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, once you take the soul out of the music is just
soulless.
Soulless. You know what I mean? And the line, the demo mostly intrigued by the drum. You know what I mean? It's like you could take my beats and take the drum off. You know what I'm saying? You could still feel a groove to it. You know what I mean? I say, you know what I mean? Because the way it still flows, it makes sense. Also too, you know, the sampling techniques and stuff I learned from some of the greatest producers. I apply that to mine. You know what I mean? The chop in it. You know what I mean? Multi-layering it. So when you get a production from Hellkeydoe, you don't just get kick, snare, and a sample loop for 5 damn minutes. You know what I mean? And then even on our hooks, the track will change up. You know what I mean? Some of these tracks that are produced on the Man, Woman, Child album, it took me months. You know what I'm saying, to just craft it. Because when we put it down, we use skeleton beats first. We don't use the original way it's going to be. For one, if the music leaks out, then it's like, bug it. You know what I mean? For two, it's like my mind's forever changing. So tomorrow I can wake up and be like, damn, that shit sucked yesterday. I had to take that out. You know what I mean? Put it back in. So it's very aggressive. You know what I mean? I think it complements all the MCs.
Definitely compliments us. Like for me, I like attack beats. I like beats. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you got beats that are like offensive, and they got beats that are defensive. Beats to me that are defensive are like club beats, beats that have like they want you to rap around it like a story. You know what I'm saying? Beats that grab you in and make you actually listen. Like I like offensive beats, you know what I'm saying? That just go straight for your throat, straight for your jugular vein. You know what I'm saying? Shit that make you just want to be like, oh man, that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? But then you got beats that be like, I wonder, you know what I'm saying? So the kind of music that we bringing the shit, you know what I'm saying, the beats on that level, um, you know, this brother is a very unique individual, you know what I'm saying, in his own right, you know what I mean? And hearing his beats and stuff like that was something refreshing, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I can see why it's called Future Chamber, because these beats are ahead of its time. You know what I mean? Now, I ain't gonna say nothing illegal or give anybody any ideas, but you can slow his shit down, you know what I'm saying, and you'll still be fucked up. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You can speed up the BPM and be like, oh shit. So, in the way the beats are structured on the album, they're like interchangeable to the point where it's like you can't even kind of configure it out. And by the time you configure it out, it'll take a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a beat is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
And I like to add on too because he's right. Because everybody, some of them tracks are so difficult, even I can have trouble writing to it. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because there's so many different angles. It opens your mind up. Like sometimes you get a beat from somebody, you like, I know automatically what I'm gonna say this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? These beats, you be like,
you get stuck.
Damn, like
and we need
this
that.
shit.
I need that. I need that challenge because I'm so used to going in and just like going off on shit, and I got stuck on a lot of his beats. I got stuck, and most guys would be like, I'll give me another beat. Me, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna figure this shit out because this shit is hot, and it's like, you know, people appreciate it. They'll be like, damn man, that nigga, how that nigga's, yo, we took, Sonny came in the booth and shit. Sonny was like, yo, that shit is hard to rhyme to, but Sonny came off.
Yeah, because that happened. We're doing making a man, woman, and child, right? Some of the tracks when we in the studio, some of the guys, you know what I mean, they're like, yo, DeLore, I got a little difficulty, you know, right into the, and I'm like, you know, cool, you know, you have to find your groove in it. Because let me say this, it's a perfect marriage. You can have a dope beat and a whack ass rapper, you know what I mean? Or you can have a whack ass rapper and a dope beat. But what we trying to do is we trying to make each one complement. So I feel like their voices are that other instrument that needs to be in there. I've done work before on beats where I felt like, damn man, it's like a lot of shit in this beat. Then I have to go and take the shit out and, you know what I mean? And strip it down, you know what I mean? So with this album, it's very bare, it's a lot of bare bone, you know what I mean? Rugged, because their voice carries it.
Yo, anything you want to say before we go? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? I want to thank all the fans out there. You know what I mean? We have a lot of good fans overseas, contrary to popular belief. We have a lot of people over there in London that show us love. Europe, you know what I mean? I got a lot of love for the European fans over there, you know what I mean? And that, you know, with our music, you know, just listen to it, give them an objective listen, you know what I mean? Don't go by what somebody else tell you. You know, maybe somebody personally may not like me, but they per se will like our music. You know what I mean? And you have to ask yourself, you know, is the music good? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you may think I'm a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you press play, is it that what you was waiting for? You know what I mean? And you like, yo, he delivered, or they delivered. You know what I mean? So don't go by that. And also too, support Hellkeydoe shirts. You know what I mean? Our merch is ill. You know what I mean? This is the shirt you should be wearing right now.
Don't this shit look like the Matrix? Like the Matrix.
Come on, man. It looks new. It looks brand new. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? It don't look all stale and crusty.
Yeah, it don't look like some nigga just took the Mickey Mouse art pen and shit like that.
Because I've seen some, I've seen something like that. I'm like, damn. So when we put these on, we feel proud.
Yeah, like you feel proud.
You should too. And cop it. You can go to PayPal. You know what I mean? Hellkeydoe@mail.com and get them shirts, man. $25. You know what I mean? Get that shipping. You know what I mean? You good.
Represent. It's
you know
high quality. But I'm gonna add on my last few words. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, yo, man. You know, when you come amongst Hellkeydoe, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have thick skin, man. We are the truth, man. You gotta have thick skin, man. This is not a game, man. So
it drive me crazy.
It'll drive you crazy. Cut your dick off, man.
Right.
We love you, brother. Cut your dick off.